we have Vina Mills in the building.
What's up? What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't start.
That is enough.
We have not been like that at all today.
You guys are like kindred spirits. I can feel it.
Some days. Some days more than others. But how are you?
I'm excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's a good word for a Monday.
I am excellent, actually.
Because a lot of people don't describe Mondays as excellent.
You have to. You have to be. I mean, it's another week. It's another start. Why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right.
Why are you looking at me? Because I said today is greater.
Yeah.
So tell us about yourself.
I'm Vina Mills. I'm from Detroit.
Okay.
Singer, songwriter, entertainer. I've been doing music.
You live here in Atlanta now?
Yeah, I've lived here for about 4 years.
Okay.
I've been doing music forever. And yeah, I'm just here to.
What is forever?
When did forever
Forever?
start?
Well, my father was a musician. So I started when I was like 6. So pretty much as long as I can remember, I've been like, learning how to appreciate music. He taught me how to write music and stage presence and everything. So
did you like start discovering it, or did he kind of like push you towards certain things?
I was discovering it. The first song that I ever learned was, this is corny, but the Saved by the Bell theme song. I was a little girl and that was my favorite show, and every time it came on I would like sing the song and get up and act like I'm playing the guitar. It was stupid, but he noticed it then. And then yeah, and then growing up, we didn't have like a lot of money like that. Mm-hmm. So whenever I would be sad or I would want something, he'd be like, oh, just go write a song about it. Just go write a song about it. And he was just teaching me how to channel my emotion into being creative. And once I would do that, he would be like, you're kind of good, So
he was like kind of impressed, like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Mama, why you ain't tell me to do that?
Because you can't.
Like,
but still, like,
it worked in my favor.
She heard you. The thing is, with you, she heard
That's
you.
That's the thing. It's always interesting for me to find out. Everybody think this funny. It's interesting for me to find out, like, when people, actual singers, like when their parents actually was like, okay, yeah, you can actually sing. Because I was like, Mama's like, you don't think I can like hold like a small little note?
But you can.
Like
you really can. Like not one. Not even half.
Well,
like there's like half notes and whole notes.
That is very funny.
Not a note on this end.
I believe in you.
No, you shouldn't. Because, all right.
No,
so,
I know my talent. Singing is one of them.
It's not that. So, Saved by the Bell, like you like discovered yourself.
Pretty much. But you know what's crazy is that I was really just doing what he was saying, but it was really him getting out of telling me that he couldn't afford to buy us gifts. Really, that's what it really was.
That was creative, though.
That is creative.
Yeah, and
I think that's kind of admirable too, because like it took me becoming like an adult. I don't have any kids, but now I understand that there is no manual, so there's no right. There's no way to do it. So like every parent is trying to navigate like and doing what they know to be the best thing.
Yeah.
So.
Obviously as a child I didn't know. I was just like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. It was my reality, so I didn't know anything different. But growing up, I was like, he used to make us do this. She was like, oh yeah, he just couldn't buy it. Like, you wanted this, you wanted that. He couldn't buy it.
Well,
so
look
hey,
where I got you.
Yeah, exactly. So I appreciate it. Thanks, Daddy.
That's what's up. So now let's fast forward to like, when did you start to actually think that singing could be something that you would do forever?
When I saw Michael Jackson, I saw my aunt Sharon. She loves Michael Jackson, so she has like every Michael Jackson DVD, concert, everything. And when I would go to her house, I would just always watch it. And when I discovered him, I was like, oh, I don't want to do anything. I want to do what he's doing. Like, that's what I'm supposed to do. And I would get up and try to I would mimic his moves to a T. I was just like a little girl, just so mesmerized by that. And once I saw him, I was like, okay, I think this was what I'm supposed to do.
So I think that's dope. I think a lot of people see Michael Jackson and they're like, I think I can, and then you can't.
That's true.
I mean, me as well. I couldn't, like, Michael Jackson, nah, I ain't got that. So once, like, what was the moment that you realized that you could shake a little something, or you were like, I got this, like this is working for me?
I think probably my first show as a child. It was for my family, but it was serious.
I was just going to ask you, did you perform at the cookouts?
And it was very serious for me. I took it extremely serious. I rehearsed the same way I rehearse now. Like, that's another thing my father instilled in me is preparation. He's like, you know, his whole thing was like, anybody can listen to a song, you know, but when they come to see you, you have to bring something special. Otherwise, they could have just stayed at home and listened to your song. Exactly. So when you're on stage, you have to do something mesmerizing. You have to do something different to make them want to see you again. So I would always rehearse and always study and prepare myself. Like, what do I want the audience to leave thinking, you know? So I would, as a child, even understanding that, I was like, okay, I want them to leave saying, she's cool, she's fun, she can dance, she can sing, da-da-da. And yeah,
I don't know why in my head I can see you as a child saying this.
Can you see me?
What was your family's reaction when you
They were like, what? I mean, it was my family, so of course they're like, yeah, whoa. But when I saw them shocked, I was like, oh, I must have been good. Because it wasn't just like, oh my God, you did so good. It was like, you can really do this. I was like, oh, I really can do this. So, you know, when your family is real.
Exactly.
And when they're shocked, that means they really didn't think you can do it.
Like,
but
okay,
you proved them wrong.
We're going to be good sports.
Yeah.
But
when you're shocked, it's honest. It's kind of like, I did not know that. Like, you know, and I was like, oh, all right, you know. So, yeah. I mean, I know that's a little corny, but that's how I figured it out. Just to be honest.
I mean, corny works though. Hey. Like if corny is the story, then it works. And I feel like, so you figured out you could do it. You perform for your family.
Yeah.
And then did you have like have you had any other experiences, like worked any jobs and you started like doing them and you're like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I absolutely must sing. Like, what were some experiences that you had?
Well, before honing in on being an artist, I was a backup dancer, and I toured with like Young Jock and work with Lloyd and all these people, and I would be jealous. We're in two totally different genres. They're men and I'm a woman, but I would just be sitting there looking at them like, I'm supposed to be holding a microphone. I am not supposed to be behind them shaking and jumping. Like, I'm supposed to be holding a microphone. I'm serious, and it would eat me up alive. It would eat me up inside. I would literally be back, like, we'll be in rehearsals and I'll just be staring at them like, really? I gotta be back here? Even though all the other girls, this is their dream. They're like, oh my God, we're on tour, we're doing this, and I'm just like, this is whack. Like, I want to hire people like you and be in the front. I'm not supposed to be in the back. But I had to learn, you know, and I learned a lot from that. I learned a lot from touring. I learned a lot from working with artists and seeing how it really works. Because back then, I just thought, oh, you just get signed and you blow up. But being a backup dancer actually helped me learn the business a little bit. I always was the one to get cool with the managers and get cool with, like, you know, the road manager. I was always in the business. I was never like hanging out or, you know, being with the artists. I was always with the people in the background to try to figure things out. To this day, I'm still friends with most of them. Like, they're like, well, you know, great job, keep it up, giving me advice and everything, because I needed them and I wasn't stupid. I'm like, this is a stepping stone for me, so let me learn the most that I can.
So what is it like being, well, I guess you've been on both sides. So you've been on the outside, you've been the background dancer, now you're in the front. What do you feel like you have a greater respect for people that are doing things in the background?
Absolutely.
Than people that have never done it?
Oh, absolutely. For me, dancing is just as big of an art as singing, because I've learned it. I've been dancing my entire life. I know what it takes. I know the wear and tear it is on your body, and I know what it brings to a show. I know, you know, some people can't perform without choreography. Some people can't perform without having dancers. I understand exactly what it brings to the table, but I'm just happy to be one of the ones that was blessed to learn that side first before being an artist, because when it's backwards, it's real bad. Like, you know, it's not a natural thing. They don't understand that natural showmanship, that natural, like, how to put on, you know? Presence. Yeah, you can tell the difference from natural entertainers to people who are taught. You can feel it. So I'm actually happy that it worked out this way.
So what kind of experience do people get from your show? You said your father always told you to lead them with some kind of long-lasting experience. What kind of experience do they get?
I think they'll definitely be moving. you know, whether it's emotionally or physically, because I have so much energy, it's just infectious, you know. And I think every time I can only say what I've been told because I'm not the one in the audience, but every time they're always like, man, you have so much energy, and oh wow, I can't wait to see the next one. So I'm just gonna say energy, I guess. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
So aside from music, what else are you working on?
I'm working on a couple short films. Just like Run, all of the videos will be like that. I'm also doing a documentary. Everything I do, I want it to be innovative and different. Mm-hmm. So even though it's a documentary, it'll be shot in movie form. And even though the music videos are music videos, they'll be shot in short film form.
Okay.
And so I'm pretty much working on that. Also writing for other artists and just continuing to grow, you know.
When you write for other artists, walk me through what that process is like, because I think like so many times, like people hear about writers, or they hear that artists have, you know, people that write for them. Mm-hmm. Or do you just write something and give it to them, or do you like to spend time with people and kind of write something that's inspired by something that they have dealt with?
Every situation is different. Okay. Like if I'm handpicked to write something for an artist, then it's usually me and the artist will have a conversation, or they'll come to the studio and be like, this is how I'm feeling, or this is what I want it to sound like, and you go from there. But most cases in today's industry, you just get a phone call and they're like, we need records for this person. She needs a 90s song, or she needs this, like, or she needs that.
Even meet the people who
not all the time. Not all the time. Yeah. But I prefer to work with the artist. Mm-hmm. Maybe because I'm an artist, but I prefer it that way. It's more organic, and honestly, those are the ones that always get chosen because you get right. Yeah. You get right then and there what they're looking for, what they want. It's usually with them and their A&R or their manager or whatever. Mm-hmm. But in some cases, you just get a call. I just was having a conversation with a friend, and he's telling me about a movie that's looking for songs. So I'm like, oh, let me just send you some stuff. So sometimes it's like that. You know, it just depends. Yeah.
Okay. So your EP that you have out now?
It's not an EP.
What do you have out now?
Right now, we're just promoting the emotion picture Run. Okay. Which is my latest venture. And it's really just a song. Honestly, to be honest, I wrote this song for A Birth of a Nation soundtrack. Mm-hmm. And Delonte Murphy contacted me to write music for the soundtrack, and that was one of my favorite songs, and I thought it was perfect. And then he told me they didn't want it, and I was like, well, damn, what am I supposed to do with this song? Because it's not a typical song for me, the artist, to utilize, but it was such a powerful song. I didn't want it to just fall by the wayside, so my producer was like, well, let's just shoot a dope video to it. And being that when I saw A Birth of a Nation, I was so inspired by it. I was so just moved by it.
What did you think about it?
It was just amazing to me, you know? And I was just like, okay, I got to do something with this record. Mm-hmm. And like I was saying before about the videos being short films, I knew that if I was going to do it, I had to act. I had to really paint this picture just like the movie did. So in the film, I'm playing a house slave, and it's more acting than it is performance, and it tells a story of a resilient house slave who curated a runaway to free her family, and that's what we did. So yeah.
No.
Okay, so it kind of spirals off the movie
basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Alex hasn't seen it yet.
You guys have to watch it.
No, I haven't seen it. I've seen your video, but I have not seen it.
What video? Oh, Birth of a Nation.
Yeah, I've seen your short film.
Yeah, it's really it evokes a lot of emotion. It's crazy.
Yeah. Definitely. I think A Birth of a Nation, I didn't make it for opening weekend, and then time, but maybe this week. Maybe this week.
Yeah.
Probably
you have to set some time aside for your feelings. Because that's what I did. I'm serious. When I went to go see it, like, I went with a group of friends, and then I was ready to go home. I didn't want to be around people.
Yeah.
I needed to go home.
And I'm not going to lie. I was one of those people. I was always the person that's like, no, I can't watch another slave movie. I can't.
Oh, I always watch them.
I'm always just
emotional after it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I just felt like, it was always telling the same story. And that's why I appreciate A Birth of a Nation, because it showed us a different story.
Right.
And that's good to hear, because I keep hearing that. And I think I've never said that I'm not the person that doesn't want to watch another slave movie, but subconsciously, I'm like, I don't want to sit down because this is going to take something out of me. And
I just feel like it's a different perspective. Just like you have movies, you have a lot of movies that are alike. It's just a different perspective, a different story.
Right,
exactly.
But with having a lot of movies that are alike, you know certain movies that you just don't want to watch because they're so similar. So that being said, though, I have heard lots of perspectives on Birth of a Nation, and it sounds like I wanted to see it the first weekend. I just did not get a reminder. It's all good though. So Run for Life. Tell me what. Aside from that, I've listened to a lot of your music because I've seen you around in different spaces. But I think for this song specifically, how did it speak to you?
This song was very organic. I knew that I knew what it was for, so I knew I couldn't be myself. You know, I was like, okay, just strip yourself of who you are and write from a slave's perspective. And I had to do that. And I remember when I told Champion, my producer, about it, and he was like, well, what is that supposed to sound like?
I was about to ask you that. Like, how did you do that?
I just heard, okay, you guys know the show Underground?
Right.
I love that show.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, I want it to sound like the young lady Journey. Mm-hmm. The way that she looks when she's running through the fields and like she's running for her life, and it's intense and it's like emotional and all that. I was like, if we can figure out a way to make it sound the way that looks, let's just do it. And we went to the studio, and I remember coming up with the little doom, doom. I was like, okay, let's do something like this. Let's do something like that. And then he's incredible, so he just started just adding all this stuff, and then he put the 808s in it to make it sound a little more today, and it just came out. It just came out great. So we did everything from scratch. It's challenging, but when you're on one accord with the same person, it's magical. Right. You know.
So another question I have, and then we'll get to it. But when you write something and you know that it's for someone, and then like in this case that they said they didn't want it. Yeah. I know that happens more often than not. Yeah. You know, with that music, do you sometimes keep that or try to maybe repurpose it, or see if you can? Do you ever pull from something that you did previously and say, let me go back to this and see if I can use that?
A lot of times when with the songs where they're like, oh, when it's not a lot of direction in there, like, oh, we just need this for that, need this for just something catchy or something. It's usually those songs that I keep, because when you don't give me direction, I'm gonna write something that I would say, you know. So I'll just write a song that I would like myself anyway. And if they don't like it, if it fits what I'm going for, then I'll just keep it, because everything I write is from my own emotions anyway. So it's like, okay, well, it's a great song. It works for this situation, so I'm gonna just keep that. But with this song is exactly what I did. It didn't work out for the movie, but I thought it was something that I could share within the time that we're living in, and then we released it around the same time the movie came out, so it was like, why not just share it?
So it's relevant.
It was relevant, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got it. Well, I got it right now. Why don't you introduce it?
Hey everyone, I'm Vina Mills, and this is my new song, Run. My heart is pure. There's beauty in my pain. These tears are prayers. Oh God, keep me safe. When you hear me scream,
Wow, Vina Mills run. It gave me chills.
It did too, especially when Martin Luther King part came on.
I got chills. I was like, I'm just sitting in silence. But
look, I loved it. I thought it was amazing. And like I told you while I was playing, I saw a visual as it was playing of the exact part in Birth of a Nation where he was running through the woods, and that song would have been perfect for that. I'm trying to think in my mind. I'm trying to think about what song they played, because I just feel like that was the perfect song to play.
Thank you. I feel the same way, but they had other ideas, which is fine. So yeah.
So you said this is not going on your album.
Well, it is now, but it's not a typical single that I would write for myself personally.
Okay.
So as I was explaining before, that's why I was like, well, let's put it out and really depict the picture of a slave's reality, because I just can't see anything else anything else for it. Like for me, my image is typically very beauty progressive and fashion forward.
Okay.
This is the total opposite of anything that I've ever done, which is why I love it so much.
I was about to say, I've had to.
Thank you. I've had to strip myself of everything that I've worked hard to build, like the brand that I've worked hard to build. I had to strip myself of all that and become something else. But I mean, I'm an artist. That's what I'm supposed to do. So that's what I mean about it not being something I would typically put out. But I've been getting a lot of good reviews for it. So of course it's gonna go on the album now. But I feel like maybe God made it work out this way, because if it wouldn't went to the movie, I wouldn't have done anything else with it. Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, I really like it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I like it.
And I'm not going to lie, I was very shocked by the response, because she's here. I was so nervous, because I'm like, oh my God, people are really going to be like, what is this? Like,
I was about to say, why?
I think because...
Or do you feel like you have to explain the reason you made the song in the first place? Or people wouldn't understand.
Honestly, I thought I would before I did it.
Okay.
Once I did it and everyone's response was so great, I was like, oh, all right. I mean, I was going to put it out anyway. As an artist, I'm just sensitive. I think all of us are sensitive.
Yeah.
And but I think because it's, like I said, because it's so different from everything else, it just made me feel like they're going to be like, yo, she's on some, I don't know what she's on. Like, I'm not even with that, but people surprisingly really like it.
I really feel like even if you weren't asked to make the song and it didn't, even if it wasn't specifically for Birth of a Nation, I still feel like it's relevant.
I think people can
connect.
People
would understand it, even though,
as somebody that has not seen that movie specifically,
that's what I'm saying.
That it's very relevant, and it actually describes what people are feeling now, and what they feel like they have to do, that they need to run. Just from things that are just happening in society. And I think that's why it connects. So it's probably going to connect. It continues to connect with people.
I think, it definitely will.
I love that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I mean, I was like, how you get these chills. I try to be like, I'm cool. I'm just chilling. But that is what's up. So when that goes on your album, what else is there? Like, what else? Because people that have not, and some people are going to be introduced to you for the first time.
Yeah.
Even through this, when they see you, I mean, obviously you're stunning.
Thank
you. They see beauty. They hear obviously this immense talent. What else is your next project going to offer?
Just reality. I'm not afraid to talk about what's going on. I'm not afraid to talk about exactly how I feel. I'm an alpha female, sorry. I'm an alpha female, but I'm also a feminist, and a lot of the music will reflect that. And just the time I just did this song called Love, I went to the Atlanta protest after everything that was going on, and it inspired me so much. I was so angry. And that night I went to the studio and wrote this song called Love because I was so mad, and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs because I just needed to vent. And I wanted people to understand exactly what's going on. So that's the type of emotion and aggression you're going to get from this album. Is just something very real. A lot of it is real organic. Like with the Run song, we did that from scratch. With Love, we did that from scratch. I think my publicist sent you guys 2 other songs. All of this stuff is done like off of raw emotion, and I'm proud of that, you know.
Right.
And that's what you're gonna get. But it's not all angry. Of course, it's fun songs. There's club songs, love songs, but it's all real. You know, and sometimes I feel like that's where we're missing. Everyone's just looking for the next hit. Everyone's just looking, oh, we need this. Oh, it has to sound like this person has it. No one's really being honest. And that's the point of being an artist. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. That's why we listen to music, is to make us connect with our emotions. You know, if I want the music I listen to when I'm ready to go out is ratchet music or anything like that. It attaches that emotion to me.
Like I was wondering, yes, I'm about to. What is a day in the life of Vina Mills like?
It depends on what's going on. Like right now, since I'm working on a project, if I'm not in the studio, I'm prepping for something, whether it's interviews or creatively coming up with the next campaign for the next song or the next shoot or whatever. It's always moving and thinking about the next steps. So like while you guys have this, the next situation is already prepped, you know, and then it's on and on and on and on. I always want to stay very innovative and different and always kind of shock people, you know. So I'm every day is just kind of creating the next thing.
Okay, that's what's up. So Love Again.
Oh, Love Again. That's my favorite song. That one
you lit up when I said
it.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite songs, and this is actually one of my older songs, but it's been a favorite. So yeah, I love this song. Very relatable.
What do you love the most about Love Again?
I think the honesty is it's just saying I want to be in love again, you know. And I still feel that. Dang, I need to get in a relationship.
I was about to say.
I wrote this song a long time ago, and I still feel the same way. But yeah,
so she's single. Just so y'all know, she just put it out there. She trying to fall in love again.
Love again. And so is this like the message to who you're trying to fall in love?
It describes what I want from love.
Okay.
What you want, not necessarily the person, but what you want from the situation.
Exactly.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
All right, Vina Mills, Love Again. I got it for you right now, right here on the Shake Up.
right, y'all.
Before you're listening to the Shake Up, your number one mobile morning show.
Vina Mills, Love Again. It is the Shake Up.
All right. I like that one too.
You like it? Are you just saying that because I'm sitting right here?
I don't say that.
That's
really?
We won't.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we're those people. We won't. If we don't,
gets me in trouble sometimes.
Won't say
I respect it.
We really do. I like the upbeat part about it. I like that one.
Thank you.
All right, man. So I like it. I like it.
You like it?
I mean, honestly, I do. And I've heard some of your stuff just because you're a publicist, I think.
Yeah.
I follow him, so I listen to stuff, all the time. Yeah. What's up, Dane? So I see, like, I listen to stuff, and like I've been watching. I've kind of seen your progression over time.
Oh wow, thanks.
But it just never worked. For you to come in here, I guess.
Well, now is the time.
But now you've been here, so
yes.
Make sure you do not become a stranger.
I won't.
Because I like new stuff. But definitely, I love your energy. And I think
thank you.
You're raw, and I can feel like you put out, basically, this is what it is at the moment. That's
right.
why
I can hear your emotions just to those two songs.
Thank you.
You can hear it.
Thank you. I'm young, but I grew up like studying Tina Turner and James Brown.
I was going to ask you, who are your favorite artists?
Tina Turner, James Brown, Prince, Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Kanye, Nas, and Andre 3000.
Okay.
That's a whole lot of people. But
and
Lauryn Hill. It's a whole lot of people, but I'm influenced by literally all of them.
So if you could, who would be your favorite artist, male and female, just one that you want to work with in the future?
Just one?
Never mind. All you.
Oh man.
Just go ahead.
I'm like,
just
wait.
One? She don't want it. It's okay. Tell me all of them. That's fine. Cause you like, no, you can't limit it to
It's
one.
just three.
Your dream artist.
My dream artist to collaborate with?
Dream artist, yes. I ain't overwhelmed.
Okay, let me think. Hold on. My dream artist to collaborate with. I'm gonna say Kanye West.
Deep breath.
Yeah, I had to think about it. I'm gonna say Kanye West before I change my mind.
Kanye, why you say Kanye?
Because Kanye is so innovative, and I feel like he would bring out the best in me, and I feel like it would be something that we like. What we both creatively bring to the table is more than music. So I feel like that on a song would just be something just so dope.
Yeah.
I feel like I can tell he has a huge imagination the same way I do.
He does.
Yeah, so I feel like a song. You don't like Kanye?
No, I love Kanye. I really do. I love Kanye. I just feel like Kanye is
a Kardashian.
I feel like
I tell him don't do that
like
to Kanye.
he's
Kanye
being
is
stifled.
not a Kardashian.
Like Kanye has been one of my favorite artists for so long.
Why do you think he's being stifled?
I feel like some of the creativity.
He thinks
is
it's a
just,
curse, the Kardashian curse. He feels
the
like
Kardashian
they have
curse.
a curse.
It is just not.
Man, I love him.
And he's been.
But I feel like when he works with other art, like I feel like I do agree with that. I feel like if he works with you,
I feel like he
it would be
bring
electric.
Out something
just let him make sure he comes alone. Okay,
make sure he comes alone,
and he doesn't bring anybody with him.
Yeah,
this is probably gonna bite me in the ass, but I said it. Whatever.
Yeah, I would love to work with on a song. I would love for me, Kanye, and Nas to do a song.
That would be dope.
Yeah. Now I could see that.
I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
That's
right. Mm-hmm. He's the best.
Our third host.
Right. Nobody can hear you. Shut up. Yes, that would be dope. That would be dope.
That's what's up. So,
all right. So what's next for you?
More music.
Okay.
More music. Continuing to write, and who knows? Maybe you guys will see something very soon.
Like people like you who describe their show. Like I have an image in my head of what a show from you would be like, so I'm trying to catch that. Yeah,
I'll definitely let you guys know, and I post everything on my Instagram and Twitter and all of that. But there's shows like on YouTube from years ago to now. Everyone always putting stuff up.
I want the experience.
You should come.
Right? I want the experience. I mean, I want to go. I'll look at that, but I want to see for myself.
Yeah, I'm often invited to perform at other places, but we're gonna put on my the big joint that I do for myself. I'll make sure that you guys get an invite to that.
Okay, we will
Sounds
be there
good.
loud. You will know
Yeah,
you will know we're there.
Yeah,
like you will.
We will
you will
be
know
there
we're
in
there.
full effect.
That's what's up. How do
Great.
people keep up with you? Like, where can they? I know you can find you on YouTube. Like, how else do they I can't talk today. Can they connect?
My Instagram, I'm always on Instagram, is the Vina Mills, TheVinamills, and Twitter, Vina Mills.
Okay.
Yep, all the time.
All right. You heard
And where
right
can
here.
they get your music?
iTunes and Amazon, Spotify, all those places.
So you're on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, wherever music is sold. Basically.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
And check out the video. Like right now. The run
Check it
video.
out. We're gonna put it on our website as well.
Please.
So we'll put that video on our website. This interview will be on our website as well.
Yay.
And that usually happens like sometime today. So,
okay.
Yeah, it'll be up. And then you come back.
I will. Thank you.
Definitely.
Vina Mills. Ladies and gentlemen.
Vina Mills.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, keep it locked right here. More of the ShakeUp coming up. 1-844-99-SHAKE.
1-844-997-4253 at the ShakeUp AM on Instagram and Twitter. Keep it locked right here. You're listening to the ShakeUp.
I'm willing to search high and ready to search low if it gets you.